The story of Katcha Freeman.
Is there anything more?
What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Katcha Freeman, and this is Struggleville Tunes Radio. Today we got a special guest in the building with us this evening. Ozone Mayweather will be joining us here shortly. His album, UnPredictable, drops tonight at midnight, so make sure you tune in to that on all platforms. Don't miss it. Without further ado, we're going to get into some music, and right after shortly, Ozone Mayweather will be joining us. Stay locked in, stay tuned in. This is Struggleville Tunes Radio.
The story.
Yeah. Is there anything more?
Of Katcha Freeman.
Is there anything more?
The story of
I
Katcha
might even be
Freeman.
lit, you feel me? I didn't be lit there.
I'm high as fuck. I might
Fuck
be
it.
too high.
Too high,
But
nigga.
I'm too high.
Hey, yo,
Ay.
yo, hey, yo.
I'm getting hit with my feet up. She badging like Trina, my little bitch a diva. She suck me so good, I might keep her.
Ooh,
And when I ride, she gon' slide with that Nana. Ain't talking about cash, I'ma see it. I hit from the back, think it fuck like Sabrina. You got that gap, but my plug got it cheaper. We in that trap with that exotic reefer. Yeah, I been broke, yeah, for so long. I plus a 100, he told me to go long. I'm high as fuck, bitch, I'm so gone. The streets, they been patiently waiting for so long. Dropped in the back with that polo on. Made the wrong move and we gon' get that bug on. Ran it up fat, bitch, I ain't had to pull on. I was down bad, ain't had no one to call on. I got that money, I ran it up fast and went straight to the bank. I got them mad, they know I'm on their ass and I can't let them think. I'm high off that gas and I don't wanna pass, what the fuck do you think? I'm in my bag and I'm going on fat, bitch, you can't even blink.
hey, yo, too high, bro, too high. Hey, yo, baby, cut that. I getting hit with my feet up. I'ma keep it like that. I'm getting hit with my feet up. She feeling like Trina, my little bitch a dick. Hey, that so good. I might kick that hoe. I'ma freak that hoe.
All right, everybody, I go by the name of Katcha Freeman. This is Struggleville Tunes Radio. We got O to the Zone Baby in the building, ladies and gentlemen. His album drops tonight at midnight. O to the Zone Baby, what's happening, my brother?
Katcha Freeman, what's happening, brother?
Man, bless, man, bless.
One of Struggleville CEOs, man. What's happening, man? This your boy O to the Zone, baby, man. Ozone Mayweather, Unpredictable, dropping on all platforms Friday, August 16th. And we're going digital, all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, the whole nine, man.
Make sure y'all go get that. August 16th, Friday, Unpredictable by Ozone Mayweather is dropping. I know it's going to be a classic body of work, but let's get right into this interview. So, where did the name Ozone originate?
Ozone came from Big O.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a big boy all my life, man. I was 300 pounds. I lost 100 pounds back in like 2012. And just I was in the studio one day, man, and one of my boys just started saying O to the. Just started calling me O to the Zone. Shout out to Clay.
Shout out Clay. Big ups.
I took off with that name, man, and just tried to make it manifest as much as possible, brother. And I haven't stopped yet.
Already. If you just tuning in, this is Struggleville Tunes Radio. We got O to the Zone Baby in the building. Next question. This one interests me personally as well, as well as everybody else tuning in. Shout out to all of y'all tuning in. Tell us about your brand. You got clothes, you got shoes, shirts, and will you be expanding into, hats, bags, other accessories in your brand?
Yeah, man, I got t-shirts. I've had t-shirts, man, ever since I was in Fort Valley. Back in like 2012 as well, man. I started my t-shirt movement with just the word Ozone on it, man. It looked like security guard t-shirts, man. But it really meant a lot to me, still mean a lot to me to this day, that people wore those shirts, just to represent me. To have anybody that's willing to put your name on their chest and walk around with it boldly, man, is a blessing. It just tells you a whole lot about the individual. I got t-shirts. I got the hats. I haven't really put the hats out for sale yet. I've been wearing them for promotion. I'm just trying to find the right package and the right person to, be able to produce them, so I can start selling them. I came out with the shoes January 1st this year, man. The O to the Zone babies, man. I got the O to the Zone baby ones, which you have, Katcha.
The classic joints.
I appreciate the support, brother.
Already.
I got the 2s, the low tops, and I got the 3s that just recently dropped. It's just a blessing, brother. That's something I've always had a vision for, even when I was in Fort Valley.
Right.
I just want to be different, man. I've never been the type to buy the Jordans every week. Buy the Nikes. I haven't been the mall type of guy. Mom's Duke couldn't afford it at the time, and I respected that, man. And I realized I had to get what I could. Pops, bought my shoes most of the time in school,
right?
And Mom bought my clothes, but he may try to give me enough money to buy a pair of Jordans, but I split it up and just got 2 pair cheaper shoes for a lesser value. But when I realized I could produce my own shoe, I linked up with a good friend, and he made my dream come true. Give God credit first,
always,
and just friends and stuff and people that I done network with over time.
Right. So what would you say is your motivation? Like, what keeps you going? What gives you the drive?
What keeps me going? Man, my motivation, man, just pretty much comes from, man, where I come from, and what I know I can go back to. Like, I know tomorrow I can go back to where I once was, man. I'm not a person of looking back. I know the pain that I've been delivered from. And I just try to stay humble as much as possible, man, and just continuing to go to finish the race. I'm all about finishing the race. I just never believed in giving up. Never been a quitter. Once I start something, man, I believe in finishing it. So that's what keeps me going, just where I come from, the pain I've came from, and where I'm at today.
O to the Zone, baby, live with us right now on Struggleville Tunes Radio. We're going to keep right on rolling with the interview. So if you follow Ozone on Mayweather, you can't help but notice the relationship he has with Tay Graham. Can you explain that relationship with us? My
relationship with Tay Graham, man. Right-hand man. I can write a half a book or a whole book about that, bro. Just all genuine. Me and Tay Graham been knowing each other, man. Middle school, high school, bro. At the time, I was rapping solo, coming from a small community called Cook Quarter. He was in Buena Vista, Georgia, which he had just started rapping. And I would hear about him through friends, and I'm pretty sure he would hear about me as well. Then eventually, man, we end up linking up and putting something together. We actually had a group called Young Mafia that we produced 3 mixtapes from out of that group. Me, him, and a guy named Go Getter Kelly. And we just used to create music all the time, even though it was hard to get Graham in the booth. But whenever he did, Graham always made masterpieces. He has always been a beast in the studio, man. But then eventually our friendship became more than just a friendship, It just became like more of a brotherhood. Like, sometimes they say blood thicker than water, but sometimes water can be thicker than blood. Tay Graham has always been genuine. He's always had my back, man. We always been able to share certain things with each other that we knew wouldn't, leave one another, man. Just the brotherhood of everything. And I'm just proud of everything that he's doing, that y'all doing with Struggleville. Right. I'm blessed to be a part of it, man. Just to be a piece of it. It's just a blessing.
Shout out Tay Graham.
I'm just proud of y'all, bro. Like, we just got to keep working, fam.
Always. And shout out to everybody out there in Struggleville doing their thing. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Kel. Shout out to Cash, Tay, Ill Skrill, The Ologist, Fresh, Jug, Breezy. Jug just dropped the album, The Great White, on all platforms. Make sure y'all go check that out. Young Breezy just dropped the album on all platforms. Ill Skrills, The Takeover is out. Tay Graham's Fearless is out. Cash, Heartless Habits is out. He's working on Heartless Habits 2 right now. Tay Graham working on 2 Reasons. Ill Skrill working on Planet Skrill. We got a lot coming out for y'all coming very soon, and I'm working on an album called The Story of Katcha Freeman, dropping late this year. Got a lot of big features on there. Make sure y'all check out all the bodies of work dropping, and not to forget, tonight at midnight, man, August 16th, Unpredictable by Ozone Mayweather is dropping, and I know this is going to be a classic body of work. But we're going to continue right on with this interview. So, what is your ultimate goal? What is Ozone Mayweather's to the Zone Babies' ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal, man, one of the things that I want to do before it's all over, man, I want to be a part of the BET Cypher.
Okay.
If I could be a part of the BET Cypher, man, that would most definitely be a blessing, brother.
Major.
Just to be a part of that. I want to do some big features one day. I just want to be as big as I can be. I love people. I'm a people's person. I just want to find something that I can just do just to help a mass amount of people.
Right.
In a positive way. So that's my end goal.
Okay. So tell us about your first mixtape. So this is your first album you're ready to drop. So tell us about your first body of work.
Man, I came out with an album. I came out with a mixtape back in 2012 called Ozone Mayweather. That's where I get the Mayweather from.
Okay.
They had Floyd Mayweather on the front. It was inspired by Floyd.
My favorite boxer. Shout out
I
Floyd
just always
Mayweather.
believed in him. The fact that he never lost a match, and he's been able to brag and back it up this whole time, and I respect him for that. And I just been dropping singles over time. I've done over 30 to 40 singles. I could have been dropped a couple albums.
Right.
But I was just trying to do singles to try to catch the crowd, to try to catch a wave, thinking I would blow, which I've grown with all of them. But I just thought it was just time to put all this together.
Right.
Somebody asked me the other day, why unpredictable, when we know Ozone is going to continue to put out work, when he's going to continue to grind.
Good question. Great
Why
question.
unpredictable? I told him I named it Unpredictable based off the fact of you never know what you're going to get. People didn't know I was going to drop the shoes. Like Tay Graham say, like y'all say, more moves, less announcements.
MLA.
You never know what you're going to get from Ozone. And that's how I try to always keep it. I'm plotting my next move 6 months from now already. But just unpredictable, man. You just don't know what you're going to get. I collaborated with a lot of different people that I've never collaborated with before, which was a blessing. Got R&B singles on the album, man. It's just everything that I've been asking for. I've been able to work with producers. Got multiple producers on this album.
Can't wait for this one.
This album is special because there's been a lot of changes in my life between now and the making of the album, which makes it special.
I already know it's going to be a special classic. I'm going to say classic project. I already know it's going to be a classic project. It has 14 tracks on it. He got features from Tay Graham, Our Wordplay, Baby Boy, Zay Sanford, Michael Banks. And man, look, a host of great engineers and producers on here. If you haven't had a chance, matter of fact, I'm going to give you the floor, Ozone Mayweather. Tell them about your social media. Go ahead and plug yourself. Let them know where they can get the album, where they can follow you, what they got to do.
My social media, you can follow me on Facebook at Ozone Mayweather. Instagram at O2DAZONEBABIE. Twitter, O to the Zone Baby as well. Snapchat. Email Ozone, OZONE, Greer, GRIER at gmail.com, man. My album dropping Friday, man. Make sure y'all check it out. I put a lot of work in it. Shout out to all the engineers, producers, and artists that helped me collaborate with this. And I want to appreciate you for this interview, Katcha.
Already,
Keep doing
no
what you're
problem.
doing. I can't wait to bless this new beat you just sent me, bro.
I already know.
We're going to make it happen, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, brother. One love. Gone.
All right, everybody. That was Ozone Mayweather, O to the Zone Baby. His album Unpredictable drops tonight at midnight. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to Struggleville Tunes Radio. We will be back. Episode 2 coming soon. My new co-host, the Ologist, and I have a lot of great segments coming for y'all. This is Struggleville Tunes Radio. I go by the name of Katcha Freeman. I'm going to take y'all out with a classic joint from Juggy Gold called Dirty Adidas. Yeah.
Hate, I know the reason. She's like, peace up. Tinted windows on that cat, baby, on guard, I ain't see ya. Leaning out in Pisa, bro, full of reefer. Glock with a beam, while I'm floating in a beamer. Together we was eating. They deceived us, only right we ain't their heads on the wall, Mona Lisa. I got lonely, and baby, I used to need ya. Tryna earn stripes in them dirty ass Adidas. Hate, I know the reason. She's like, peace up. Tinted windows on that cat, baby, on guard, I ain't see ya. Leaning out in Pisa, bro, full of reefer. Glock with a beam, while I'm floating in a beamer. Together we was eating. LPs made my shit come true. Checking niggas bout check, they checking niggas bout hoes. Same bitches fucking for clothes, we gleasing more than the Zoes. Before I set my soul, keep selling LBs and O's. Wish to get a bankroll in the same clothes. Golden and I knew, ain't could say the same for you. Shawty, you go against the crew, them hoes were laughing at my shoe. But I was saving up them bills. Give a fuck about how they feel. Trap until I get a deal, rap until I get a meal. I'm a shark inside that water, don't be clapping with no seals. Bitch, you come and test this water, better be a Navy SEAL. Act like they ain't have a clue, ain't just the king inside this booth. Royalty down to the roof, baby lies, but I'm the truth. It's like when Bishop died, a nigga took the juice from Q. Spending nights in splat coops, 9 stars on the roof. 9 stars on the roof. Can't keep these hoes in my face. Hopping out some shit from outer space. And some Louis V lace.